Hello everyone. So we are back with the design series and today we are going to see the mediator design pattern. So what is a mediator design pattern? First of all, it is a behavioral design pattern that lets you define an object to encapsulate communication between multiple objects. So the only objective behind mediator pattern is to avoid the direct communication between multiple objects. And the communication can happen through a mediator class which will help you to communicate with each other. So it is very beneficial when it comes to many-to-many communication, and it makes your code loosely coupled. So let us try to implement it through an example. Okay. So I'm going to make a file, mediator.cpp. Now we are going to take an example of a chat room system, and multiple users will be communicating through that chat room mediator. Hash include iostream using namespace std class chatroom. So the class chatroom is a mediator for me. Inside the chatroom class, we'll be having a function which will display the messages to all the users. So void show message, and some user will be passing a message. So I need to pass who has sent the message. So a user, and we can make a constant string in person message. So we are getting an error in user. So we'll do a forward declaration class user. Now after this, we need a user class user. User will be having a name, so string name. Then he will also be having the reference of the chat room so that the user can send the message to the chat room. So chat room pointer, say chat room. Now inside the public section, first thing I would need a constructor, string name, and a chat room pointer, say room, and we will initialize it, chat room. After this, we can have some getters, so string, and it is going to return the name. After this, I would need a show message function or send message function. Basically, the user will be sending some message. Send message. We are going to take a constant string message, const string message. Now, if I want to send the message to the chat room, I can straight away say the chat room show message, and I'll pass the message to the chat room. Now we have to implement the show message method as well. So void chat room show message. Inside show message, the first argument is the user. Then we have the const string percent message. Now what I'll do is I'll just see out the user get name, and then I'll say he says some message. After this, we just have to implement the main method. Int main. We'll first create a chat room. Then we can create some users. So I can say user one, and I have to pass some name, say Alice, and we have to pass the reference of the room as well. Now again the user two, say Bob, and we'll pass the reference of room. After this, I need the user one has to send a message, and user two is also going to send a message. So we'll say user one dot send message. Hi everyone, and user two is going to reply to it. Send message. Hi Alice. Let us say. It's return 0 over here. Right. So I'm going to save it, and let us try to compile it in C++. Okay, we got an error. Let us see what the error is. No matching function to call show message. This. Okay, so we need the user who has sent the message as well. So for this, I'm going to pass this operator as well. So this pointer we are going to pass along with that. So hopefully this should work now. So now let us try to see what is the output. So we can see like Alice has sent a message to the chat room and the Bob has replied to it, and they are not communicating to each other. They are trying to communicate through the chat room. Say if we are having multiple such users, we don't have to keep the reference of all of the users in every user class. We can straight away send the message to the chat room, and the chat room acts like a mediator to send the message to each other. Okay, that's all about the mediator design pattern. Uh, if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comment section. We'll be coming up with more such design videos. Thank you.